rocket in its current configuration.
And good morning. Welcome into my live coverage of SpaceX Falcon 9, the launch of Starlink 17-26 to Vandenberg and it's launching from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. Today's launch times: 6:17 a.m. Pacific, 9:17 a.m. Eastern, and 14:17 a.m. for the 14:17 p.m. UTC, and 7:17 a.m. my time on this Wednesday morning, February 27th. Happy Wednesday. Oh my god. Alright, T-minus 38 minutes. SpaceX launch director verifies go for launch. That already happened. T-minus 35 minutes. Propellant to loading starts. That already started for T-minus 30 minutes. First stage helium load begins. T-minus 26 minutes. Second stage helium load begins. T-minus 23 minutes. Loading of second stage concludes. T-minus 20 minutes and 50 seconds. Strong back chill down process begins. T-minus 16 minutes. Second stage liquid LOX load begin at T-minus 16 minutes. At T-minus 7 minutes is when Falcon 9 begins engine chill prior to launch. T-minus 6 minutes, first stage carriers and take load, and then T-minus 4 minutes and 30 seconds, storm back, retract starts. And then once the clamp arms have opened up, they will recline away from the Falcon 9 walk about 13 degrees. 2 and 3 left off. T-minus 3 minutes. First stage liquid oxygen load complete. T-minus 2 minutes. Second stage liquid oxygen load concludes. And at that point, Falcon 9 will be fit. And then the final 60 seconds, flight computer begins final pre-launch checks. And then T-minus 45 seconds, SpaceX launch director verifies go for launch. And then T-minus 3 seconds, engine control commands and inertia. And they follow their fee. Then T-minus 0 liftoff, which is 6:17 a.m. Pacific, 9:17 a.m. Eastern, 14:17 UTC, and 7:17 a.m. my time. Yeah, hold up. Stream might lag. Hold up, let me change it to streams won't lag today as much. We get Angry Dragons. Nothing on my password.
Okay, yours are still together?
Yep, my shoes are right there.
That's okay, so I gotta just take care of your sister.
I'm turning off my Wi-Fi, turning on my personal hotspot. So everything can connect. I'm taking a look at the satellite. These are where the clouds are. Okay, yep, we're back. We just switched to my personal hotspot on my iPhone today. And I got reasons why. Because I have to go for school. I'm doing my computer screen, so yeah. When I'm getting in the car, I'll be fully muted. Reasons. Well, yeah, that is the reason why I just switched to my iPhone hotspot. Right now we're only at T-minus 16 minutes and counting. I'm not going to be being my mic with me. All you guys will hear when I'm in school today of that second stream is the NSF people. But maybe like a couple minutes of me after this launch. Alright, I'm back. I'm in the car. Right now we're at T-minus 13 minutes and 16 seconds and counting. Right now, before the liftoff of the launch of Starlink 17-26 from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. We're going to pause right here. I will be right back. I'm going to do another intro today. Second day of the week for the intro. We got 2 launches today, as you can tell. I'm connected to my iPhone Zeddy for some reason. I named it Zeddy. So yeah, we're going live for the Artemis rollback today. That's later today at 7 a.m. my time. So yeah, we gotta do our 2 streaming times real quick. Let me just go over there and start my second stream. And then once everything is started on the Artemis side, I'm going to just mute the 7 a.m. SOS rollback. Go live. Uh-oh. Today, due to constant lags. Sorry about the lag today. We're just trying to wait for this bit as we're waiting. I'm just gonna meet the Artemis right now. Right now, the launch of Starlink. We are only at T-minus 9 minutes and 10 seconds in time. This is Artemis. That's the Artemis on the pad. Oh no.
Left.
Sorry, I had to get ready for picture day.
No, she's gonna fit.
I'm just waiting for now. This is going to go bad too.
Okay, what'd you pack me for lunch?
NASA delayed the rollback due to high winds.
Oh no.
So yeah, that was yesterday.
Me? Why am I today?
But yeah, wind is Falcon 9. Alright, when I end, you can go to my rollback stream and check on the status of the SLS rocket and the return to the vehicle assembly building today. We're just waiting for NSF right now to go live for the second intro today. And again, once all that happens, then we are good for the rollback. For sure my camera's on chat. Let me just chat. Yeah. I gotta delete all these scenes from earlier this weekend. Sorry guys.
Alright, so all your separate track beats at the top of your lunchbox. Can you see your lunchbox, please?
I'm going to school right now.
Those?
Yeah, just so you gave me your lunchbox, your backpack. I had like the whole side pocket right there in your backpack. And then your track stuff's all in your lunchbox. Yes, which one is Zoe's?
Whichever one's bigger, like same size. Either.
It's my curiosity cute little bag with the card, right?
Yeah, but my card isn't done yet. I didn't write.
Okay. So you can after the track meet.
Okay.
Or I'm sure during the track meet, come over and we'll swing it out the car with me.
Bacon.
Whatever.
And right now, this is the launch. Jerker.
They look like a
Okay, we don't mind. Let me just read this for the. Alright. Sorry for the Artemis rollback stream right now. It's kind of getting delayed, but yeah. This will be the 174th boost. Right now, we're just covering the Falcon 9 rocket until the other stream goes live. But yeah. SpaceX will cover the payload variants of the drone ship. Once in the water, it will be brought aboard. They will be brought aboard the SpaceX recovery vessel, and then brought through the Burbeek on the SpaceX facilities over there on Vandenberg, which they'll be turned around and used for future missions. Again, launch times 6 and once again, launch times 6:17 a.m. Pacific, 9:17 a.m. Eastern, 14:17 UTC, 7:17 a.m. my time, and we're getting a very foggy camera views today. I think cameras from SpaceX. Yeah. This is L fog. We're not going to get a clear launch today, as you can tell. L due to fogginess. Not very good clear launch. But we're still getting this launch when we're at T-minus 3 minutes. This is in Newark, given the time before it left off. At this point in the count, T-minus 3 minutes and 45 seconds, the strong back and it stays in this position up and through the left off at the point of departure today. As we're coming up on the thing milestones, we just have to wait. Uh-oh. A little bit flat today. T-minus 3 minutes and 2 seconds and counting. Stage 1 lock load is completed. That's confirmation of SpaceX locks load. We should hear a summoning call due to this to the second stage and 2 minutes, 1 minute 47 seconds and counting. Stage 2 minutes, 1 minute 47 seconds and counting. Stage 2 lock load has completed. And with that, good call. Now the Falcon 9 rocket is filled with 1 million pounds of propellant. Let's launch, close out. Guys, the SOS rocket has been lifted off the pad today for that rollback. So yeah, we're getting good. Alright, right now we're only at T-minus 1 minute 4 seconds. T-minus 1 minute. Falcon 9 is in startup. Team. Okay, let's go for launch. Alright. Team minus. Let's take. Okay. That clock line. Team minus 26 seconds and counting. Team minus 20 seconds. Team minus 15 seconds. Here we go in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. And lift off. Go SpaceX, go Starlink. Launch. The Falcon 9 has successfully cleared the tower. Vehicle is pitching downrange. Everything is nominal. We're going up into space again. Like I haven't been doing this. T plus, sorry, 2 seconds. We got a good launch of Falcon 9 today. No delays until 11:56 a.m. We did not delay till then. So yeah, that is a good time. Everything is nominal. Vehicle is supersonic. You can kind of see Earth down there. Sorry, it's kind of dark in some areas of the Earth this year. This time. Right now we're at max Q. This is the greatest dynamite pressure on the vehicle. Coming up into the minute and a half, all appear going nominally at this Starlink mission of 17-26. Coming up into and back chill next. And guys over there on the rollback mission, we're just waiting for that entry to begin of NSF. So yeah, we could be delayed a little bit over there on the NSF streams. Right now, we're not having the call for the MBAC chat. This is the MBAC chat with the engine. Coming up next, there's a few events in very rapid succession. We're coming up for the MBAC ignition for Nico. That would be followed by ignition and then the pair of fairings about 3 minutes into stage separation has confirmed. As you can see again, there's Earth and back startup. That's good calls over here on that stream of SpaceX. Alright, look at, okay, those griffins are expanding out. This rocket is trying to land right now. Fairing separation confirmed. As you can see, one of those flying back to Earth just after the engine nozzle. Those fairing halves will be recovered once the booster lands on the drone ship. Of course, I still love you. Falcon 9 is still working to work for the boosters at about 40 flights apiece. So far, it's been for 3 flights on the most recent boosters. As we saw a few days ago, back on the 22nd. Trying to go back down to Earth right now.
Good morning.
Alright. Some folks a bit south of the pad had pretty good views
So,
of the pad
Are you going to
today.
Gracie's check meet?
We got no lunch
10 or
today
12.
of no market. It isn't Falcon at all today. But yeah, and then we got the Artemis rollback today.
Today.
Here's
Check meet's
ours.
today, right?
Again.
Today.
Today. I can go to 10, I can't go to 12. We're having lunch with our neighbors.
Come on, Rocket. Land, land, land. We got land, land, land. This whole Rocket.
Place.
Okay. It's Boggle Junior High School, but I'll text
Beep,
it
beep.
to you.
Land.
Okay, at 10.
And then for 10 o'clock is just what is that?
Stage
100
1
meters.
STF has saved.
So it'll be quick.
And then
Stage
and then
1
she
entry
goes
burn
It's
startup.
either 100 meter or 400 relay.
Alright, we're
Yeah.
going in for landing, chat.
She
I
is.
am.
This is only the stage 1.
Three of them?
You just have to wait for stage
Yeah.
2 entry burn.
Yeah.
And then that will go as a stage 1 entry burn shut down.
Missy, can you call me on the way home?
Nice
Yeah.
views.
Yep. Well,
Like it.
Perfect. Absolutely.
You know, like
Love
views.
you.
love you. Have a great
And
day.
that's a good
Joey's gonna have
into the entry burn. Coming up next will be the start of
Alright, love you
the
too.
landing entry burn. SpaceX will reignite the sanctuary ending landing on the first stage booster. Just a little before the clock in the center reaches 8 minutes, and then we'll take it down to land on the drone ship. Of course, I still love you.
Okay. I think you have a beautiful smile. Like, you're the one better. Put this stuff in your lunchbox in your backpack.
Oh wow, nice sunrise right there.
And then put your shoes on.
Stage 1 transonic. Hey, this is actually, it's a pretty good time for this sunrise to happen when we're landing a rocket. I actually like this sunrise today of the rocket. As you can see on the screen right now, that's a good sunrise. Well, pictures disappear, but yeah, we're about to be stage 2 STF has saved today. 3, 2, 1. Stage 1 landing barn. We're landing. Everything is a rocket. Stage 2 is in terminal guidance. Going in for the landing. Stage 1 landing light deployed. And there we are. We landed a rocket again. Stage 1 landing confirmed. And that was a good sunrise touchdown for booster 10-93. Now we're just watching this. M-back shutdown. You just heard the M-back shutdown. Nominal hours in session. With those two good callouts, the upper stage will just goes to 2 plus 53 minutes. But SpaceX doesn't usually show that, and then the Starlink satellites will be deployed at T plus 1 hour, 1 minute post liftoff. With that, we're going to go up. We're going to go to wind up. We're going to draw the attention back to the launch complex 49B. We're starting to see some more notable gaps. During that, the mobile launchers is coming off the posters, and we'll pretty soon be getting into a forward motion. be getting the 4-mile crawl from here at the launch pad back to the vehicle assembly building, where teams can diagnose and prepare the airship.
7:30.
Repair the airship.
Just pop right out.
The slowing and stop of helium flow on the top of second
Alright, love
stage.
you guys.
So yeah, that's
Have a great
happening
day.
soon. We're just waiting for another launch.
Love you guys. Have a great day.
I'm gonna have you guys hear SpaceX for the rest of the stream. You guys can hear that.
For East for SpaceX, and the 250th overall orbital launch from this pad as well. Here's a look at the bar chart representation of Falcon launches. Turning to recovery stats, the landing we just saw was the 180th good touchdown on that particular vessel. Of course, I still love you. That marked SpaceX's 474th drone ship landing, the 577th booster landing for SpaceX, and the 578th overall booster landing for an orbital class rocket. Blue Origin's Never Tell Me the Odds is getting ready for its second flight, and this will be the first reuse of a booster for Blue Origin on the launch of the Bluebird 7 mission for AST Space Mobile. Launch date TBD. The company was targeting late February, but given that it is February 25th right now, and we've not heard a whole heck of a lot about where things stand for that mission, I would say early March is probably the next safest bet for when that rocket will fly. We'll, of course, have live coverage of that as it develops. In the meantime, with some industry stats to close things out, this was the 12th orbital launch from California this year, the 25th from U.S. soil, the 27th from a U.S. rocket company, and the 41st orbital launch around the world. Just to note, Rocket Lab, of course, is coming up on its next flight from here in the United States with its Electron rocket. However, that is a suborbital hypersonic test. So it will not be counted as part of these launch stats. Just want to make note of that. The next orbital launch, or one of the next orbital launches that we're tracking, will be from here in California, not from SpaceX, but we're looking at the launch of Firefly's Alpha rocket, which is set for a return to flight mission no earlier than February 28th. Before then, though, there is another Falcon 9 rocket scheduled to take flight on February 27th, early in the morning. Liftoff currently scheduled during a window that opens up at 4:52 a.m. Eastern. Rounding out the launch stats, there have been 3 orbital failures so far this year. Here's where the pie 2/3 of all the launches globally, China representing about a quarter of them. And now we'll go ahead and do it for us here today on the launch of the Starlink 17-26 mission. Certainly appreciate your time and attention. Thanks for stopping by. I want to thank again Cumulus Granatus for helping to answer folks' questions in the chat. And thanks to our Spaceflight Now editor, Stephen Young, for running the technical operations of the broadcast. And most importantly, thanks to you for wherever you've been watching from. We certainly appreciate your time and attention. Don't take it for granted. And look forward to welcoming you back in here when next we have a launch to cover. We hope you enjoy the views throughout the day over on Artemis Live or Launchpad Live, whichever your preference, as we track the return of the Space Launch System rocket to the vehicle assembly building. A roughly 12-hour process. So it'll be a few hours past nightfall by the time it's back in the barn. For all of us here at Spaceflight Now, I'm Will Robinson Smith. Remember, be good to yourselves, be good to others, and we will see you next time, folks. Until then, bye-bye.